Hi guys and girls, Jamie from Mad Fitness. Today I want to talk to you about perspectives and priorities. So a couple of different ways you can look at this. Those of you that are Christians and read the Bible, you will remember that where your treasure is, that's where you're looking. And it kind of applies to every part of your life. What you value is what you put energy into. So if you don't want to do something, like we've said in previous videos, you ain't going to do it. If you want to do something, you are going to do it. So it doesn't matter how good a program you get, or how good a diet you get, or how amazing your support network is. Ultimately, if you can't change your mindset and get your head around actually wanting to do it for you, for the right reasons, then no person is going to make it happen. If you start to value something, whether it's your job, it's your fitness, it's your partner, it's your children, if you enjoy something, if you put value on it, you will put more energy into it. And you will find a way. So for those people that are tired when they get in from work and you still need to cook supper, you find that energy because it needs to be done. If you enjoy spending time with your kids and you get in from work, you will make a point to touch base and spend some time with your kids because it's important to you. So if you find yourself a goal and that goal is health or fitness related, you need to give it that same weight, that same value, and that same focus. Now, obviously, you can't dedicate the same time. So if you've got 6 till 7 to spend with your kids and that's important to you, and your fitness is also important to you, you can't do both at the same time. So you've got to still plan your day out, or plan your week out even, so that you can equally give energy to everything that's important to you. But be careful of getting in your own way, because we are all very quick to make excuses about we just can't do it. It's not going to work for us, myself included. And if you start thinking out of the box in your own life, then you'll find a way to do it. So for example, now I have been avoiding doing my cardio first thing in the morning because it's cold, and if I go out late morning, it's not as cold and the sun is out, and then I get my vitamin D as well. Problem is, after being up from 5 o'clock in the morning and doing the school run and working, I don't feel like doing it at 10 o'clock in the morning. So then that voice, that little bitch voice, as Andy Frisella calls it, creeps in, that is trying to talk you out of it. Oh, I don't feel like it. You can get away. Nobody's watching. Nobody will know if you don't do it. Or just do it later. Just do this first. And it's almost like subconsciously my mind is trying to put it so much procrastination into my day that I don't even get to the cardio. But ultimately, my discipline still wins and I end up going. But now, I'm tired and I'm frustrated and I'm hungry because I should already have finished my cardio and I should be having my lunch already, and now I've got to rush. But I'm telling myself, but there's no ways I can do it in the morning. So now last week I pulled my finger out and I did it in the morning. I made myself, and then I didn't have time to think about it. I didn't have time to build up all that frustration, all that negative energy, and I didn't have to procrastinate and put it off because it was already out of the way. I only had the sort of drive from dropping my small person at school to starting my cardio to talk myself out of it, rather than 3 or 4 hours to talk myself out of it. So all of a sudden, something that at the beginning of the week I thought was impossible to do, because there was no ways that I could do my cardio first thing in the morning, in this weather, it's freezing, blah blah blah. I had all the excuses in the world, until it got to a point of all those excuses were actually screwing me over, because it sucks doing your cardio late morning when you've not got energy and you're hungry. So my perspective on my problem changed, and now I made it a priority to me to do my cardio first thing in the morning and get it out of the way for the day. And that correlated with me having a much better day. I was more efficient, my energy was more positive, I just had a better day. And now, from something that I supposedly couldn't do, that I told myself I couldn't do for the past few weeks, I'm now changed all my routine around, and all of a sudden I can do it. Because on a pros and cons scale, all of a sudden the pros have outweighed the cons. My perspective has changed and my priority has changed. And it links in with something I saw in a video the other day, which I shared on my story, that, you know, if your why is important enough, all of a sudden the how starts to get a little bit easier. If your why is important enough, your how gets easier. If you want something bad enough, you make a plan. And it's that simple, guys. The rest of the lies we're telling ourselves are just getting in the way. Have an awesome day.